What's up, you guys? Welcome back to D&D After Hours. It's your girl Destiny Anastasia, and tonight we're talking about something that can change your life: finding your tribe. I know what it feels like to walk through life feeling like you're carrying everything alone, and like no one understands your journey. But here's the truth: you don't have to do life solo. You just have to find the right people to walk with you. Your tribe isn't about quantity, but it's about quality. It's about people who celebrate your growth, support your dreams, and hold space for your vulnerability without judgment. It's the people who lift you up when you're tired, who speak truth even when it's uncomfortable, and who inspire you to do better without trying to change you. Finding your tribe is like finding the perfect soil for your bloom. The right environment allows you to grow, to thrive, and to fully open your petals. And honestly, y'all, you gotta find those people. Your tribe are those people who will literally not only support, not only celebrate, but to be able to hold you accountable and be able to tell you things in your uncomfortable moments. Because sometimes we get a little too comfortable with certain situations, and sometimes our friends have to be like, look here, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, because I got some peoples out there that's listening in right now that are those type of people that be like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this thing. All right, you ready? What you did was wrong. But guess what? I listen and I don't judge. And that's the problem. I feel like that some people, when they say, the vulnerability without judgment, you have some people that are vulnerable, but that judgment comes into play. So it's more so like, dang, like, can I really be vulnerable with you, even though that you say you won't judge me? Can I really be vulnerable with you, but you might probably go back and tell somebody else? Like, can I? That's why you have to be careful with your tribe. You got to be careful with who you release certain things onto, because even though your tribe can celebrate you, your tribe can talk about you. Even though your tribe supports you, they can be able to support other things and say other stuff behind your back. You got to be careful with some of your tribes, okay? Got to be careful with it. I spent years, not even years, but maybe I say some months. Well, then again, I'd be lying to myself. I'm going to just say I spent a year trying to fit in with not only like certain groups, but with certain friendships that just didn't align with my spirit, let alone my purpose that I had in life. I wouldn't even say that I forced mainly friendships, but what I could truly say is that I held on too tight to some of them, and majority of those friendships drained me to the point where it was just like I don't know what to do anymore. Like I had no strength to be able to grow, to be able to thrive, to be able to include myself as well as other people. Like, it literally drained me from being everything to everyone. Like, it was almost like a circuit being cut out. Like, it was no power in me that I could be able to give to other people. Okay? Like, I was drained. I was literally drained. And I oftentimes now understand that sometimes I can't hold on too tight to certain friendships. Sometimes, you gotta leave your hand open just a little bit, just to see if that person is really holding on to you the way that you're holding on. Because sometimes it can feel like an illusion of them holding on real tight, but then the moment that you just kind of let go of your grip a little bit, it's almost as if they're probably not holding your hand. I'm just saying, catch it in the spirit if you can. If you can't, rewind it back. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful, y'all. Gotta be careful. Your tribe isn't found in the loudest room or on social media. but sometimes they can be found in intentional places, in people who resonate with your heart, and in those who encourage your spiritual and emotional growth. Now, let me tell you something. I do social media, and of course, majority people that I become friends with, I found them majority through like social media and through apps, of course, as we all know, Discord and stuff like that. But I've also found those people that resonate with my spiritual side more than anything. I found those people who resonate with my heart and the things that I go through, people that resonate with my emotional growth. So it's just more so finding those people. And sometimes I wouldn't even say that they have to be in the loudest rooms, but more so it was through social media or through friendships, other friends that I had. They'd be like, hey, I got this girl that I want to introduce to you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, how you doing? Let me see if you tribe worthy type of vibe. Like, see, the thing is, you can't bring everybody into your tribe too quick. I'm just saying, you cannot bring everybody into your tribe too quick, because you be done mess around and put somebody in your tribe, and it's like trying to get rid of a virus. You stuck. Okay, so be careful who you invite in your tribe. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not saying it for no reason. I'm not saying it to waste my breath. Okay. So tonight, I want you to ask yourself, who lifts me up without asking for anything in return? Who celebrates my wins and walks through my storms? Who makes me feel safe, understood, and inspired? For those are the people worth keeping close. And the ones who don't align, baby, you already know what we gotta do. We gotta snip, let them go. Because there's no shame in it. There's no shame in spacing, in creating space for the right ones. I'm going to say that again. If those people, for those people that are worth keeping, make sure you keep them close. And for the ones who don't align, make some scissors with your fingers. Snip, let them go. There is no shame in it. There's space being made for the right ones. I promise y'all. I'm telling you, once you start getting rid of them people that's not supposed to be in your life, God gonna place them people to that space that was once empty. And guess what? Eventually your space is gonna start taking up room with the right people. Not with the wrong, but with the right. Now there may be a little bit of little issues here and now, because we ain't gonna say that the tribe is always perfect. The tribe ain't gonna always be perfect. But at the same time, if the tribe knows how to thrive, we're gonna thrive together. Even though we're considered that tribe, we all go through some things in life, and we're helpers of one another in a tribe. It's almost like how Mama and them used to say back in the day, it takes a village. It takes a tribe. It takes love. It takes loyalty. It takes respect. It takes unity. It takes so much for this tribe to become what it is today. This tribe did not work overnight. This tribe did not come, literally today at 12:19 a.m. in the morning. Like, no, it did not come. There have been some tribes that have been sitting out there for a long time. And I'm telling you, they done went through some stuff. But at the end of the day, they did not allow what was going on. They had to get rid of some people. They had to bring in some people. But at the end of the day, they had to ask themselves them same questions. Who lifts me up without me asking for anything in return? Who celebrates my wins and walks through the storms with me? Huh? Who makes me feel safe, understood, and inspired? Who makes me feel like that I should not have to question my worth? Who do I feel that I don't have to question their lack, their loyalty, their respect for me? Who? I just want to know. You got to ask yourself that at times. And let me tell you something. If you can go down the whole list of your friend group, or even your friend group, but if you can go down the whole, list of, those people that you were once in a relationship with, and maybe you might be in a relationship with somebody now, you can go through that list yourself and be like, does this person uplift me without me asking for anything in return? Does this person celebrate my wins and walks through the storms with me? Does this person make me feel safe, understood, and inspired? Let me tell you something. If all these questions come back with the, well, they do this, that, and the third, but if you ever have to put a but inside of that situation, I'm going to need you to go back and rethink this life all over again, okay? Rethink this tribe all over again, because we ain't going to settle. We're not. We cannot settle. We can't. Not at all. And we won't. So as I end this, I say your tribe matters. Your peace matters. Your growth matters. Don't settle for anything less than people who help you fully bloom. Do not settle for anything or anyone less than the people who help you bloom fully. I refuse to settle for people who don't see my growth. I refuse to settle for people who do not understand me. I refuse to settle for people who don't make me feel safe. I refuse to settle for people who don't inspire me. I refuse to settle for people who don't celebrate my wins and walk through some storms with me. I refuse to uplift those. I refuse. Because guess what? There's going to come a time and day where those people will ask the same thing in my tribe. They're going to be like, dang, have they uplifted me? Have they celebrated my wins? Have they made me feel safe and understood and inspired? I'm telling you, for those who are listening in, if these questions that I ask, for each person that you think about in your mind, and even whenever you ask yourself those questions, if any of these three questions make you feel like you gotta second guess it, you might want to go ahead and start calling the person right now and figuring it out before it's too late. Because it's gonna be crazy for one thing for you to not say anything whenever you could have been said something from the jump, than to hold in wishing that you could have said something. I'm telling you, you got a tribe. You got a tribe. You got a tribe. And you got to be able to understand that with your tribe, they care about you. They care about your peace. They care about your growth. They care about your mindset. They care about what your answer is going to be, whether it hurts or not. They care about whether you tell them the truth, whether it hurts. They care. Because this is your tribe. Maybe it might not be your tribe, but it's a tribe that you joined in. Trust me, they going to care about you. They going to make sure you straight. It may not be what you want it to be, but guess what? They going to make sure that you good. And if you ain't got a tribe, baby, come join my tribe. I don't mind bringing people in. But at the end of the day, you know, we do checklists and stuff. So if we see that you don't fit the checklist, we can recommend you to another one. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But for real, y'all. Again, I'm going to keep reiterating. And I'm going to reiterate all over and over again until y'all understand that your tribe matters. Your peace matters. Your growth matters. Do not, I repeat, do not settle for less than people who help you fully bloom. Until next time, silence the noise, feel the truth, and heal your soul. This is D&D After Hours with Destiny Nathasia. I'll talk to you later, and you better answer.